Hello, the fort.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, Peter.
How was the journey?
Uneventful, thankfully.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Come on in, I got coffee on.
Excellent.
Good timing.
Liquid gold.
Can't imagine a day without it. There we go, sir.
Thank you so much. So I brought some chisels.
Perfect. Thank you. Those are the ones that we're going to be using today. So once again, we're going to go at Ryan's gun. And Bob is generous enough to share his information. But one of the things I really like about Bob is the only guy who visits the fort that doesn't think I'm certifiable. Cheers to that.
No, that train left a long time ago for me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Boy, beautiful day.
So what Peter has done here is he's done an outline stabbing in, but this secondary isolating the main mass of the internal component that we want to remove, getting rid of this first allows us to ease up on this overall footprint and get a far more precise inlet, because you have far less chance of a chip out or whatever, because you're only removing this final sliver. So what we want to do is just get rid of this internal component here. And I'm mainly concerned with just getting rid of the mass of the wood, and then I can check it for depth before we tackle that last outline, because you can see some of this chipping that we're getting. You definitely don't want that with your outer profile. And this wood's not too bad, although in my experience cherry can be the most cantankerous when it comes to doing this. Yeah. going to happen is the depth will get less as we come up here.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want this as flat as I can get it.
Okay.
Fibrous and chippy. Okay. And you can see some of this marking here. That's all going to be gone because we're not working from the original edge, right? So that's all a good thing. And the important thing here is to make sure that you're not going in on an angle. Like not coming in like this.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get rid of as much of the wood as I can so I can have a better chance at having it clean, because this is really
Chippy.
chippy.
That is extremely chippy wood.
Yep.
So my friend Bob Miller's left for the day, and I'm going to have to postpone further work on Ryan's gun for a few days anyway, because I'm off on a deer hunt. I've got to get some lead balls cast, and I've got a number of projects that I want to get finished before I leave for the hunt on the fort itself. That was an experiment to see how many kegs of black powder I can store in my newly finished powder magazine. So 12. Now I got to see if I can get out of here. So if one could, if I could afford to buy 12 kegs of black powder, we could withhold quite a long siege at Kelly Station with that much powder and a few guns in here. You could hold off quite an army that were laying siege to you. So a finished powder magazine. I put 6-inch timbers around the frame, stoned it in. I'm going to build 4-inch oak solid plank door, and that should seal that up pretty good. And yeah, I've got a lot of little things I've been working on, and this project of fortifying a homestead is coming to fruition. I've got a few things, so right now I'm working on the Bastion over in the corner. So in my Bastion, sort of an octagon sided thing. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have a raised platform that will cover all of the 5 walls. So just about the right height to shoot over them. I'm going to leave some high, cut a few down so it's almost like a rest to shoot from. And I can defend in any direction along this wall of the fort and along this wall of the fort. So I got the structure, main structure up. Got to get in some cross pieces, get the planking on, and this part of the project's done. And yesterday I started working on my chicken coop, and I've got it ready to go. So we're not going to get chickens this winter, but in the spring we'll get them. Again, if we're under siege, we're going to have eggs for protein. We're going to have meat for protein. In the event it's a long siege, I'll show you the coop. Kathy and I built this chicken coop about 6 or 7 years ago, and it was in sad need of repair. We had a heck of a time getting it back here, and had to cut part of the back of the roof off to get it in through the gate. And speaking of the gate, I've decided I'm going to go from that horizontal drop gate to, I'm going to split it, I'm going to barn door it, and it's going to be a lot more ergonomic, and I don't have to build a windlass, which was another thing I can take off my plate.
You can see my crosscut saw, or my rip saw that I left up on the roof here last night. That winter's coming. What I'm trying to do is get a whole bunch of little things done before winter comes. So I'm building doors to truly fortify the palisade. Got a new roof on the outhouse, going to put a new roof on the smokehouse. I'm working on the Bastion for a walkabout, and yeah, winter can come. I'm off hunting now. That's cold.